You know, I just realized that this whole Trapped in the Circus of Fear event thing, I've been making fun of the fact of the clowns, right? But realistically speaking, there's just not a whole lot of clowns this time around. I mean, we have the two, sure, but mostly it's just been kids being kidnapped and doing circus stuff and circus performers, and maybe you can argue like the freaks and whatnot, but yeah, for the most part I joke about clowns, but not once have we actually seen clowns besides two people, and
say the line!
But I digress.
Yeah!
Who said it?
Yeah, it's funny. I say that word a bunch of times. You don't have to make fun of me for it. Hello and welcome back to the Goosebumps HorrorTown. This is Trapped in the Circus of Fear, the Halloween event of 2023, Part 3. And maybe finale, question mark? I don't know. I guess you'll have to find out near the end of this to see yourself, because you'll be surprised as much as I have. But, regardless of that, let's go ahead and talk about that picture. Yes, so, our great friend and to the channel, Playboy Vampire, has decided to finally draw a picture of yours truly. And he did it in such a unique way by turning into a meme, because, of course, he had to do it. But yes, this is just making fun of the fact that I say I digress a lot. And you might be wondering why I look that way. Well, apparently it was based off of a YouTube channel that does wrestling stuff, and there was one particular character who actually he was a fan of, and he says, but I digress a lot, and he looks like that as well, so that's why. He just kind of put the two together. But yeah, there you go. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the other stuff. In this particular case, it's going to be the freaks. So, let's take a look at each one individually. First, we have, I think it's Lizard Boy. And like I mentioned before, he kind of has this Killer Croc kind of look to him. Or, I was going to argue it would probably be the Lizard Man from Spider-Man, but actually it's more Killer Croc to tell you the truth, because the face and everything, I think it kind of fits that style, but I don't know. Then we have the girl with 5 tongues, which I mentioned that kind of looks weird. Like, you can tell it's made by the same artist that did also Jillian from last event, just because of the hairstyle and all that, but yeah, it's quite weird to see her like that. But yeah, but the tongues are even not real tongues. They're like weird elongated tongues. It's like not even human tongues. It's like, ugh. And then last but not least, we got the Rotten Flesh Kid, which I don't know why he's called that. He's like stitched up and all that. I feel like he's like Frankenstein's monster. I feel bad for this kid. I don't even think we get to talk to him, so who knows if he's even alive. He might just be an inanimate object. Like, he might just be what do you call those, a homunculus? Yeah, it's like a human homunculus. But, whatever. Right, so last part, in part 2, I mentioned about a certain other character in the group that we get to meet, but we don't get to meet until this part. That part is because we're going to meet Georg. This is Georg. He's a giant, beefy clown monster thing, and he looks really angry indeed. And you might be interested to know that the second IP icon is actually using this here. As you can see, it's actually referencing the cover art, which was unique, and I actually do enjoy that. Especially with the whole fact of the matter that, you know, they changed him to make him look more happy and fit with the whole, you know, I mean, whatever. You know, I'm not going to say the name, you know. But, regardless of that, I did also mention something else. I said that I would mention something in part 2, and I'm going to mention it now. So, the designs for both Georg and Peepers were actually made in help thanks to our dear friend Playboy Vampire, because this is the designs he made for them. And wow, would you know, look at that, they look exactly kind of like the main fine characters that we got into the game. Mind you, slightly more different, and then not less anime stylish, or manga style. But hey, you can tell that this was the references they went with, and they certainly, especially Georg, definitely. But yeah, speaking of, there was another character he also made too, which I actually did like his version, and that is the were-lion type of guy. We do get his gym, by the way, but we don't get him. And as you can see, he kind of has this Olmec kind of look to him, and kind of like another character, an anime character from, I think he mentioned another one, but I know All Might was one of the big inspirations to that. And he also drew his were-lion form, which is just like, you know, and again, it shows you size difference compared to that of Ellie, like how big this guy is. And, you know, it would have been cool to see him, but yeah, they can only select this handful of characters, and I think he was just not really, you know, I mean, he would have been cool, but I guess they didn't get to do that, unfortunately, so whatever. But one last thing before we go is that, if you'll see, I end up making fun of the fact that there was a lot of errors with this game. Well, in the game's stuff, they actually ended up giving us this here, which is a nice little gift prize. Not only that, but they also send up patches to talk about. So one of the patches is the promotional pack pop-up issues, you know, the meme that we're going to see. They basically got rid of that, so now it's no longer going to harass people, so that's great. The egg piles from the egg monster from Mars now are decorations instead of spawns. And the Martian meteorite was fixed again, except now they dropped the full moon fever actual item rather than the unique item they did before, which is weird. The How to Beat a Monster questline for Curly, one of the animations coming back from the dead, is now available for the narrative. They fixed Jillian's character portrait again, so now they took away the eating monster blood out of her, so now she's normal again. The Valentine's Poison Lake, which, yeah, something I'm working on, they fixed that. Unfortunately, you'll see that in part 1 to this questline, so yeah, that's going to be somewhat interesting indeed. And last but not least, the Secret Angel Grandma narrative. Users will now be able to progress. However, did note that in order for it to they will be fixing this, but in order to complete the questline, you do need high-level elements or high-level characters to do that. So, this viewers beware on that one. But yeah, I talked long enough, so let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. So, this is taking place where we last left off on October 15th of 2023. Let's see what we got ourselves in store.
Welcome back to part 3. Continuing off where we just left off, Marty getting blown up here a bit by the mysterious figure known as Mr. Barbarous. And quite an interesting lad indeed. We've learned a lot more. And, sure enough, this update for part 3 is going to be quite interesting because we're going to be finishing off the last 4 quest lines. So let's see how this turns out.
Now we need a scared little clown. Mr. Peppers, go fetch me a new kid.
I think things are getting a little out of hand here, mistress. Didn't we start the circus to bring joy to kids?
Buddy, the thing is called the Circus of Fear. What kind of joy do you think it's going to be? Also, I did mention this during my, I think it's either part 2 or I'm going to say it's part 2, that it's interesting how they actually decided to take reference of both, you know, Peepers here, as well as the other clown, into the art design. So, I love the fact that he actually did that. You know, they changed it up a little bit in their own way, but you can tell it was, you know, where they got the reference from.
You really don't have any guts, do you, Peepers? I'll have to bring out the heavyweight. Georg, bring me a child.
Oh boy, here we go. Here's the big clown. What is he gonna sound like? By the way, his icon is somewhat interesting that he tries to do that, like the picture with the clown juggling skulls. It's interesting that he kind of did that with the app, but then they kind of changed it to that of Barbarous.
I got him, mistress!
No, don't tell me that's your voice. Don't tell me that's the voice I gave you. I get Peepers is a little bit deep, but really? Oh God, I gave him an Elmo voice. That's gonna be That's gonna be terrible. Oh, it's comedy and writing, isn't it?
Let go of me, you weird bodybuilder clown.
I built up my muscles because I was so insecure about my voice. You better not say anything, kid, or else.
Oh, he's perfect. Time to put on a show, kid.
I'm loving how this is turning out. It's perfect. Anyways, yeah, okay, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm going over here and do this. Alright, we need... Oh, great. I figured we need to get the shop thing, right? Where is it, by the way? Actually, hold on. We also need to have him do Get to Work Clown. Okay, so I guess we'll do that when we come back a little bit. Which one is it? Is it this? No. No, that one's with bread. That's a toy. Is it over here? Yes, there it is. Right. Okay, so I'm getting myself some items. Cool. Now, something I found annoying, too, is that, by the way, these, like, if I sold stuff here, guess what pops up? Yeah, not great either. Also, I've been talking to Playboy Vamp. Oh my god, really? Can you let me live, please? Have a breathing room. I will buy it later. Anyways, as I was saying, one interesting thing is apparently Playboy Vampires told me that the... Oh, yeah, I could have, yeah. Anyways, I just need that microphone, I guess, if I want to get that, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, Playboy Vampire told me that there are certain characters in the premium pass that is animated, from what I understand. We're going to have to wait and see on that, because I figured that wasn't going to be the case, but I guess they decided to have some characters animate, which I think it's Mr. Wood and Dr. Brewer. Which, again, it's interesting that they got these characters doing stuff, so it's nice. So it's not like, you know, they get the town, feeling like the town's part of the fun, which is great, you know, in a way. And, yeah, people have some mixed feelings about this. On the one hand, they like the fact that this whole event is kind of interesting and structure-wise and all that stuff. But on the other hand, the microtransaction, it's not a big fan of. But I'm quite curious to see how this turns out once the event not really ends per se, but when we get to Halloween, after Halloween's done, and we're still continuing on this event, where exactly we lie as far as how it worked, if it worked out the way it did. I do love the fact that the decorations are just great, and I still... Oh! Look who decided not to join in on the fun this year. What a sourpuss. Anyways, one of the fun things is that Mr. Mortman, again, I said this last year and I'll keep on saying it, the fact that he was like, you know, we'll have no Halloween decorations. And then he decided to say screw it and decides to put it up. You know, I love that. I guess he had a change of heart after all. After, you know, with Mrs. Marr. I guess he changed his mind. He's changed his tune. But yeah, I do love that, you know, you get this whole little decoration get up here and kind of fits with the theme and everything like that. Makes the town a little bit more alive, you know? And yeah, the Christmas stuff is simply just snow, but still, it's still fun regardless. But hey, it's interesting that I think, yeah, this time around I'm kind of being a little bit more lax with this, but yeah, oh my god. I hope the next update, whenever they do a next event, they actually stop with this pop-up nonsense. Like, this was a big complaint. Like, the other games were not this obnoxious with it. Yeah, pop up when you start the game, that's fine. Like, we got used to that, and the little, like, reminder of stuff. But that is just... Oh my god, that is really annoying. Like, extremely. Like, why is it happening like that? It's so stupid. Again, I'll bring it up at my review once I get to the end of this and I get everything. Once I get everything, I'll give my final thoughts and reviews of this stuff, and then give you my positive, my negatives, and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're not doing a typical review like we usually do. This is going to be quite different, but it will be something positive. And, well, I mean, a little bit more so than usual. And I've decided to get Curly and Count Nightwing off his task with the yellow money stones, because if you're curious, with me hoarding stuff over the years, well, yeah, geez, 364 of these. God, do you think that's enough? Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you do absolutely nothing and you start collecting stuff. It just happens, right? But anyways, I digress. I've been talking on more than enough. Don't you love my catchphrase? The I digress? Yeah, of course you do. I mean, I got first ever fan art, by the way, from him, and it has to be done by a meme, right? That is just... I get it. That's a word I keep on saying because I keep rambling on, but, you know, really? That's the first fan art you do of me, and it's a meme? I guess it's well fitting for someone like myself, but still, it's kind of like... I don't know how to take it. Can you stop, please? Thanks. Anyways, we got that going on here, and that. So, let's see. So, we got the clown, so that's 4, 5, 6. So, okay, so there must be another task at some point after the fact, so... Interesting. I guess we'll see how this turns out, but yeah, this is interesting. So it's actually cheaper, 33 this time around. Weird. I wonder why. But whatever. It's gonna work out the way it does, and making my way slowly because there's no real point. By the way, when the Monster Pass becomes available for cheap, it's gonna be real interesting to see everything get unlocked, and then you just see the Battle Pass going woo all the way across here, right? So yeah, but oh my God, this story is starting to get a little bit interesting. You know, we went from having a circus join in, and then they're like, you know what? Nah, let's torture kids. Yeah, that's perfect. I wonder when the freak show comes into play, because I think they might be part of it too. This is going to be interesting, but yeah, what a great Halloween story. Yes, a circus. God, I still love the fact that I gave Peepers that voice. It's just so unique, and to be honest, though, I got the inspiration from the clown bit from The Simpsons, but also because of recently I came across a D&D group, and there's a famous, infamous clown character that got introduced called Chuckles, and he has the voice too, you know. So of course, and I just it's like that was just on the mind, so perfect. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So we'll have them have some fun, and I guess we'll go for there, and might as well. God, oh, by the way, people ask, why is Jillian so huge? And I gave a good response. I simply said, oh, because she ate monster blood to get away from Slappy's curse, so that way she's free now. And because of the side effect, as she turns into a bit of a giant, she's getting herself prepared to go join the freak show. There you go. Or maybe it's just because they glitched or broken or something. But yeah, the fact that she's basically big tells me that they were kind of twinking around with her options. So, yeah, interesting. If I do get a response back from the higher up or something, or the team lead, I'm hoping I get to hear the director. Anyways, what might be coming up next or what to expect. I have a theory, but I'll probably save that for later. Hopefully I do get a response. And hopefully we hear back of exactly what's going on. Because sadly, my one true egg monster is not working anymore. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's a glitch. It's kind of sad. But I've been using them just to find out if characters are scared or not. So it's going to be interesting to figure out what Barbarous is as far as if she's scared or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Well, I was going to say that I was going to click on this and be able to get the last one kind of ready to go for the clown shoes type of thing. But I leveled up and, yeah, I got the clown shoes. So I got that. Which means, once I click on this, all done. Yep. So now, what we're going to do is see this new animation with Dustin in the clown thing. The clown thing? Yeah, the clown thing. Clown tent. Sure. Hopefully that is working. Now let's quickly go back to Dustin. If it loads in properly. And, yeah, you know, it's this event's been interesting. I've been hearing some different thoughts and trying to figure out exactly what people think. For the most part, I think pretty much how I think of this is what most people are thinking. So, you know, pretty much we've been same kind of direct, right? And yeah. Oh. Oh dear, I forgot. Some people didn't get to do stuff. So here I thought I had them up and about, but no. Weird. I thought odd. Very, very odd. Right, so now that's fixed and done. So they're going to be doing that to get me some more currency. Just like Lucy, go back and do your thing. Once the event is done, I'll have you do the thing for the book. I'd be interested to see what ends up happening next time as far as the next event. And, well, hopefully there's a next event. But also just more so what's coming up next for after this event is done. But anyways, we're going to have Dustin become a sad clown. But let's find out exactly. Let's see if, you know, good old Theo will be happy with, or murdered a clown, I should say. Will be happy with his end result. Right? We got, you know, Jillian over here. Being a giant. Being a freak. Like, why? Anyways. Oh, good. This is blocking it, so let's move this over here. Good. Alright, Dustin. You go to your new home. Let's see how this tent looks. Let's move this over here for now. Okay, let's see what happens. Interesting. Hold on. Interesting. So we got Sad Dustin, and it looks like we have an interaction with Barbosa. Or Barbarous. God, what's with me? You know what? Barbosa is a better name. I'm saying that right now. Barbarous is like, yeah, I get it. It's because it's the same definition, but, you know. I'm just saying. But, yeah, I'm curious to see once we get her, if these animations become part of her quest. You know what I mean? Like, after the event ends and after the takedown update, that they end up getting requested, because it's interesting that these animations have her included, right? Like what happened with Lizzie. But I'm curious too, because with, you know, I don't know if that's going to cause some problems in the future, but I don't know. But yeah, at least we get a good look at what she looks like, both front and back. So I guess that's not really going to be spoiling anything. But yeah, we got Sad Dustin Clown. Interesting. Alright, this will be fun to see how this turns out for the most part, but yeah. So something tells me that the other animation he has here is going to be something to do with her. And yeah, once we get the new deals coming in, it'll be interesting to see exactly these other animations that I've been hearing so much about that's probably coming up. So next one is going to be the Circus Radio. We have that, and then we have the grand prize. So 4, 5, 6. Let's just see this. So this would be 5. Yeah, so you have to get to the very end of this in order to complete the quest, is most likely what's going on here. So why... Oh my god, this is glitched, huh? It's telling me something that's already been done before. Thanks so much for that. Oh no, 3 days, by the way. No, it's not. But, yeah, so this is interesting. It'll be curious to see how this whole thing turns out. And, yeah, it'll be fun once we finally get her and everything else about it. But, yeah, so far as the Halloween circus thing goes, I'm actually liking it. I'm enjoying it. You know, the payment thing is kind of a nuisance, but I'll talk more about that later on in this video. For now, I'll be back once they're done doing this for 5.5 hours. So, it seems like the pop-ups are not as intrusive as it used to be. I might be saying that and it might happen again, but been clicking around and I haven't gotten anything bad, so fingers crossed they fixed it. Anyways, we're done with this, so let's see what's the next quest.
Please let go of me.
Psst, kid, I can't rescue your friend, but you still stand a chance. I'll distract her, and you go.
Wow, good guy Peepers. I don't know if he was the one in the... He might have been in the story. God, it's been so long. I probably... Whatever. It's interesting that they kind of go ahead with this.
Oh, mistress! Is the cannonball kid escaping?
Well, way to sell out Marty. You know, I know Marty is a bully and all, and I guess he should get this comeuppance, but I still feel bad for the kid.
What? Where? Don't let him go away. He's our best act.
Oh, never mind. He's still here. My bad.
I'm just a silly klutz sometimes. Yeah, fun indeed. I do love this story. It's so hilarious. A lot of people seem to enjoy the new Battle Pass thing, but again, I guess I should hold my tongue. Let it just play out, and then we'll go from there. Anyways.
Well, the clown kid ran away, but he wasn't that good. We still have the cannonball boy.
My name is Marty.
Shut it, cannonball boy.
Yes, whatever you say, little boy. Now, what we need to do is have people come to the circus. That way we can snatch up more kids while the adults are entertained.
You know, I know this was from the books, but this is like big stranger danger energy. Like, this is, man, I am not liking, like, God, RL, what's wrong with you?
Gorg, Peepers, get everything ready for the radio broadcast. We're going to give this circus going.
Oh, please, not Georg. Hear his voice again. I can't stand it. Oh, thank God. Get the microphones, place circus radio building. I believe she actually has interaction with it, but I might be mistaken. I need to craft that. That sucks. That sucks so much. I don't like that. There, do I have enough now? I do. Good. At least I'm clicking that, so that's good at least. Well, yeah. Cannonball boy, man. Out of curiosity. I mean, we might be able to get the creepy mirror. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. How much do we need? 4. Yeah, you know what? If I can get this within 3 days, we can get another creepy mirror. Although I don't need it. Hey, at least I got something. But yeah, then we have 2 more of these things. And then, yeah, so this would be interesting to see how this turns out. But, yeah, so far I'm enjoying the story. Certainly a lot better than the last one. Oh, boy. Hopefully the next stories they pick is actually good to adapt. But, yeah, let's pretend that last one didn't happen. Right, so I guess I'll be back when I get this or something interesting happens. So, wish me luck. Weird that this pop-up came up. I figured as much that this would stop, but it's here now. But again, it is Tuesday, so most likely a new pop-up for a deal will come in. Most likely Friday or Thursday, maybe. I'll keep updated. Well, as you notice over here, I've completed the Valentine's Day quest. No, I did not. It's still glitched. I finished the first quest and nothing. So I talked to support. Apparently this is an ongoing issue, so yeah, they haven't fixed it. They thought they did, but they didn't. So, God, it's going to take a while. But anyways, I'm here doing this because, once you click on this, we've now gotten all the microphones we need. So really, now we've come to the standpoint where it's going to be a little while to get this. Now, the only way to get this is if I buy another bundle and I get jumped into this. Or I try to sell some stuff, but they'll give you a whole lot of items. It kind of, you know, give you a bit of a boost, right? Like if you look down here, all right, like it can do this, but that's not really a whole lot, is it? But anyways, I figured because I ended up getting everything here, why not? So let's get this down. And let's move it with the other mirrors. I've played the Atoms and other games, so this is going to be annoying. I mean, I'm glad they're mirrors because they make sense to kind of have them like this. Because you can do a whole lot with it. But boy, oh boy, wait until we get items that don't make any sense. And we get multiple stuff of. Yeah. So one of the requests is done. So now we're going to have to see what the other request is on Friday, I think. Yeah, because this is Wednesday now. So let's see what happens on Friday. And I guess we'll go from there. But yeah. Be a little while until I get this here. I'm curious to see which of the packs are going to go on sale. If it's going to be... It's either going to be the Fear Pass, the Scary Circus, or the Creepy Stands. Or if I'm lucky, maybe more than one. Because they have done that in the past. But we'll wait and see exactly what happens here. But yeah, that's it for now. But again, we're pretty much getting closer to finishing this quest off, so won't be too long. And eventually we'll have Lady D in our town. I joke about that, but, you know, apparently I'm not the only person who made that joke. Apparently someone else looked at her and was like, yeah, she looks like Lady D. I'm assuming they must have used her as a reference base. Because, you know, why with the hat? Thursday, no deal yet. I ended up getting to this, the 20th one, so now I got Morton the Knife Collection, which is cool. That's it.
In the deeps of this crypt, as you can tell, I'm in a room with echo. Very empty, but I digress. The battle pass has been unlocked. This is probably something interesting. I'm gonna go get it. But I'm gonna also make an announcement to everybody. So I'm gonna do that first. And then do this here. So I'll be right back.
Alright, so it's Saturday now. Yes, I know that's there. Don't worry, I've already made mention of it. I forgot to mention this also here too. So if I get two more of the clown shoes, I'll be able to get that going. So, I guess let's take a look at the key. Yeah, you know, thanks for pop-up. This was what I wanted anyways. So, as of right now, I get 6 of the currency, which I don't really need. The 250 of the popcorn, which is really nice. 20 of the space, which is great. 3 of that, which I don't need, really. Items that's going to be useful when it comes to the event stuff. 6,000 coins, $55. 30 more space, which I don't know why. Why didn't they just include all this in one go? Like, they're giving me like, oh, you can get 3 more of this. It's like, why can't you just add it to over here, right? So that would be 9. And the space, right? We got 30 here, 20 there, so 50 space. Why not just add them all together? Whatever, it's new, so whatever. Let's get this stupid key. And ladies and gentlemen, with that... she's now mine, so long as I complete this quest. Yeah, there we go. Getting close to it, too. So that's perfect. Yay. Man, it doesn't really go that far, does it? Even when you're playing to play. Can you stop, please? I'm gonna buy you eventually, but stop with the advertising, for God's sakes. You know... it's because of this that's a lot of people just leaving the game, because it's just how annoying this is. Like, okay, look, I get it. You want the money because you want to have this game continue. I get it. And, you know, people like me will give you the money. But don't start harassing people about it. Be like, oh, did you get the bundle? You want to get the bundle? Yeah, you get the bundle. You know, maybe if you click, you would accidentally buy the bundle. Stop it. You're pissing everybody off. Please, for the love of God, the next update, don't do this ever again. Please. That's all I ask. You do everybody a favor. Also, tell people with the items go in the promotion side, because most people are like, where is it? Because they don't know any better. That'd also be very helpful. Again, this is new, so most people don't know any better, but alright, fine. I guess it's starting to get crowded in there. Alright. I believe these items don't really actually have any animations for them anyways. But they're good to know. Anyways, so we got... I guess put this down. Good, I need more of those. Good, I need more of these. How much more do I get? Oh, good, more. Perfect. How much more? Oh, that's it. Good. Oh, that's all of it. That's all of it. Alright. Fantastic. Right, so now let's see what's unlocked. Oh, good, Brooke. Do a flip. Are you actually going to do a flip, or are you going to actually not do anything? I guess you can see her walking very slowly to the destination. Or, you know what, we can actually have Dr. Frederick's also go there. Taylor reading, go get it. Go get going with that as well. That will be helpful. What items do you drop for me again? No, sorry, I don't need you, Sparkles. Oh, you give me that as well. That's stupid. I already got somebody who's doing that for me. Why didn't you drop me something I need? How about you? Where are you right now? Where did you go? Fredericks. Is this just two of them? I think there's just the two of them for now, because... Oh! That's what you wanted, game, huh? That's why you did the stupid pop-ups? Because of that stupid Here. I'm gonna buy it when it's on sale. Stop. Stop it. You're really starting to piss me off now. Oh my god. Stop it! I feel like the angry video game nerd. I'm just gonna be like, stop! Right? Yep. Yep. That's just what I thought. No animation. You just go there. Yep. So now I know. If you see a clock, that means this is going to the building. I think that's about it, though, right? No one else is interacting with anything. The knives are basically just there for decorations purposes. It looks to be that way. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure and clarify. And, still gonna be doing this. Stop it. God, why did it not do this before? Let's not do this before. You know what's gonna happen? As soon as I buy these stupid bundles, like once I buy the last bundle, the pop-up, the stupid pop-ups will be gone. Because they won't be able to advertise anything. It's like, we need to advertise a new bundle. Oh, you got all of them, so no pop-ups. Man. You know who's the clown? Me. Me be the clown, because I had to play this update. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. I'm so glad that you decided to update this feature. This battle mechanic, you had to go to the Adams and then the Snoopy, and you're like, you know, this needs to do the same thing too. This obnoxious pay to win bull. That's perfect. Yeah, no, this is perfect. Thank you for keep on showing me this. That's not going to get annoying at all. No, sirree, Bob. But what I was saying before, thank you so much for actually adding the clown update, because this certainly makes you feel like a clown. My god, this is taking me, oh my god, the pop-ups are really taking me back. It's reminding me of the last update. How pissed off I got from that. I swear, I'm not gonna... Okay. I'm calm. Stop, please. Go away. I don't need you. Stop it. Alright. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to do anything like that. The story is great. I'm liking the story. The items are fine. I did like how they implement the prizes and whatnot near the end. That's fine and good. I like that. But This is so annoying. My god. Anyways, I'm gonna try my best to get to this, because I need to raise... Well, I really don't. Hold on. Let me find out how much I need. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I probably needed that for the revisited, the special do it again. Yeah, let's sell this. Oh, yay, you get a thing. Buy it. No. Alright, so 22 I need more of. So that's perfect. And then this is still glitch as well. You know, they need to fix this next time. I got so much to talk about when it comes to the ending of this. Again, I'm going to save my ending stuff. Once this event stuff is done, I'm going to be doing my little review talking about everything here. So, be on the lookout for that. It's not going to be my usual, like, it is, but, you know, it's going to be like how I did with Adams. It's just talking about everything there, and... Oh my god. This is so... Yeah, you know what? They know. People have been complaining about that so much on the servers. So they know damn well that people are sick and tired of the stupid pop-ups. Because here's the thing. The other games don't be obnoxious with the pop-ups. Why is this game being obnoxious with it? Because you coded it wrong? It's possible. Because when you think about it, you know, the space on the left side here is kind of wonky. You got a crafting thing up here that's still on, which shouldn't be on in the first place. And then the Circus of Fear Monster Pass thing on the side is just off in the distance somewhere. Like, the wording is just all over the place. And let's not forget the 7 days thing over there, which actually is 17. But lo and behold, the timer is just, you know, all wonk. Again, this is all new. I get it. Hopefully they fix this, but God, you know, talk about a great first impression. Oh, man. Anyways, I'll be back once I get the tower, so then we can continue on with the story here. So, yeah, and then we'll get her, so that's perfect. Oh, yeah, and we get 280 or 2800 of the things, so that'll be perfect for it to continue. Sorry, I got so upset with the pop-up stuff that I did forget something. As you notice on top of here, the whole, hey, you can buy the key bundle. Now it's changed. You can purchase individual levels to finish the event earlier. Complete this level with 50 goose bucks. So I was correct, it is 50. So, really, I could just use... I have so much of the goose bucks that I could just go all the way to the end if I really wanted to. But, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing that. I have so much time, I'm not going to rob it out of myself. But if I really wanted to, I could continue this if I wanted. Like, how much do I got? Oh, I got so much. So, it's tempting. It's very tempting just to continue on with the event, but nope. I'm going to be hard on myself. I'm going to be like, you know what? No. I'm going to be like everyone else. I'm going to get it the fair and easy way. See how far we can get. Worst case scenario, if I fall behind, I can just buy it, but I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get there just fine. Taking my time with this. Enjoy this as much as possible and pretend the bundles don't exist. That is the thing I'm going to go with. Man, aren't you happy that you got me to cover this for you? Not only is this entertaining to watch me suffer, but you also get to actually see everything here. So that's perfect for people who don't want to buy into this nonsense. So anyways, I will return in a moment. So I don't know what happened here. I was just crafting this. When I clicked it here, apparently a powder ended up coming out. I thought, oh, that was it, but no, it's still there, so whatever. Getting close to finishing this as well, so hopefully by clicking on some of these characters, we'll actually get to what we need to get to. And we're gonna pretend as if that pop-up stuff doesn't happen. I feel like they're doing that on purpose, but I'm hoping it's by mistake, right? But at the same time, I would not be surprised if this was done on purpose, if you know what I mean. Like you've just seen from the last clip with me getting upset, and it's like, oh, that's exactly why you were doing the pop-up stuff, because we want people to accidentally click on it, right? And also some people are pissed off too because they didn't realize that, they wanted to support the game, they bought all the packs only to find out, wait a minute, you can get it for cheap? And it's like, yep, you can, or you could have. But hey, it's whatever. Anyways. Just need to do this for a bit. I'm hoping eventually we actually do get what we need to get. Something tells me we won't be able to. But let's see. Man, we have so much of the raw material. There we go. That's what we wanted. Alright. Now that we got that done, that means we can finally complete this. So let's do it. Circus radio. It's actually kind of cool looking, I'll be honest. Just put out here for now. Yeah, that's good enough.
Welcome, welcome, gentlewomen and noblemen.
That's a very weird to announce it like that, but you do you.
Come into the Circus of Fear, a place for both laughs and tears. Buckle up and hold on tight, because you're in for an eerie ride.
I better be in for an eerie ride. Oh yeah, and that's the funny thing. As soon as you get something done, it's like, it just decides to give you another item. So it's like, oh, more of these. It never ends. Oh well. Let's continue on this. I think this is number 7 to 8, so I wonder if we get to see the freaks.
Hey guys, have you been here long?
Just for a while. The circus is really creepy, right, Sonny?
Hey, it's the Halloween guys. I wonder why they're not doing anything this part.
Yeah, this Barbarous woman really put on quite a show. We just saw the human cannibal, and the guy was acting as if he was genuinely scared.
I wonder if they get Marty to dress up, and hence why they didn't realize, or if he was too far away. I don't know. Just funny they didn't realize that it was Marty being tortured.
And he kind of looked like Marty, too. It was so weird.
Oh, never mind. That answered my question.
Huh, I haven't seen Marty in a while, actually.
Place the ooey gray jar, take pictures, and get Barbarous spell. Which is funny because this animation actually does allow you to get Barbarous spell if you want. But, oh, you need the microphones. Great. Great. I feel like I'm going to take my sweet time with this because I need to level up to... Whoo boy, this is going to take a little while, isn't it? I'll make my way, eventually. But it seems like we'll get Chuck's little performance there. And then once we unlock this, we'll also unlock something... I think that's Peepers' house, I think? Home? Yeah, they don't... Like, as soon as you unlock it, it tells you, like... Yeah, it doesn't do that. It just tells you to drop stuff. Weird. Also, I don't know why Peeper's home is scary, but I guess once we put it down, we'll find out why. Anyways, that's it for now. When we click on this, we get what we need. This is now complete. Now, there's 6 days and whatnot, which means that we most likely will get the new thing in the weekend, the last one. Which will probably run through the whole week. My guess. Anyways, $10. Yay, thank you. Although I don't really need it, but it's one of those nice little things to accomplish, right? Makes you feel good inside. Oh, and that's speaking of. That does remind me. We should probably see the freaks out, huh? All 3 of them? Might as well. We'll see them once again near the end. Namely, when we actually unlock a certain character. But it's interesting to see how... Cool. So they actually, yeah, so they're all going for the same person. Oh, Oh no, is this gonna cause issues? I mean, it doesn't look like it for now, but I was about to say collecting scare points. Is that bad? Oh, okay, thank goodness. We didn't get that just yet, but that's probably gonna stop. Or that's not gonna stop anytime soon. Yeah, I'm surprised. We don't actually get to see the freaks at all. I thought they would. In fact, I actually wonder how it's going to end because currently, so far, like, it seems like we haven't gone to the climax yet. And, seems like we're getting closer to it, if you know what I mean. Judging by, the thing. Although I feel bad for Marty because he's the one who's getting kind of crapped on. I mean, here's the thing. I get it, right? The kid deserves it after all the things that he's done over the years. But at the same time, you feel bad for him at the same... Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just stuff like that. Alright. So, I guess I should do this on my off time and see if I can't level up this here. Right, and I should also... I guess I should do this as well, right? The whole... yeah. I guess I should get that as well, now that I think about it. Yeah. I could actually have a character also drop me this, now that I think about it. In fact, that's something I should have done. Like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think... Yeah, stop that. If I'm not mistaken, I think our dear friend, the girl who represents Halloween but yet is not a part of this. Yep, ride a bicycle. Might as well do that. Alright. So now that we got that done, let's go over here. Scrap this. And then slowly but surely get this going on here. So, yeah. I'll try to see how far we can get. We're getting close to probably getting this one here. The Bonzini gym. Which will be interesting because then that unlocks a quest for Chuck. So we'll get to see if he just goes in the building, which I assume he will. And then it's just basically just 3 more levels to get to this one here with the new animation. And we get to see Peppers' home. That's good. Yeah. So slowly in our way. So I'm assuming the last thing we have to do is get the prize here. That's my guess. I'd be surprised if not. Actually, I'm wondering how this is going to end. I'm quite curious. Because so far it doesn't seem like there is a climax yet. But we'll see what happens. I should have waited. I should have waited so that way this wouldn't have happened here. But lo and behold, here we are. Also, I just realized it seems like the times got fixed now. It seems like they're in the proper place and it's not blocking. Or maybe it's just because it's 16. I don't know. It just seems like they fixed this. Nothing else, though. So maybe it's just a coinky dink. But anyways, I think I should probably start decorating the, the actual circus area thing at this point. But no. So it is a decoration, it's not a building. And Chuck now has his assignment. Show them how to do it. Circus gunpowder. It seems like there's a whole bunch of things that gives us a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like the same old. Nothing too interesting. So let's just see real quick if it's an animation. If it's an animation, then we should see something else pop in. Oh, we shouldn't see a timer. If we do see a timer, then that means we know it's a building thing. Because when it's an animation, there is no clock, right? So that's a good sign to find out. So, clock? Yep, clock. Alright, so it's just basically just, a design thing, which isn't bad. It's better than nothing. Right. So, yeah, I guess I have to figure out how to design this circus thing. Eventually. And see if I need to change stuff or add stuff in there. I guess I'm going to have to figure that out in a moment. when we get closer to finishing this. Okay, so I skipped this originally, but it turns out that there's new dialogue for this particular one. The bottom tip, though, is still the same. However, the new one... See, what threw me off is the pictures are still the same. However, this is a new thing. So it says new event system. Craft and sell event items to obtain event points. Unlock new seasonal content as you reach more event levels. Redeem the special request to receive a unique building. So those are the new... actually, there were special requests. Okay, so that one's still there. So the only things they changed was 1 and 2 as far as that stuff. So that's interesting. Yeah, so if you're curious, go watch my Halloween 2021 Full Moon Fever, and you'll see exactly what I mean by that. But yeah, it's wild. An update has just hit the game internally, and this actually fixed a lot of things. One of the biggest is these stupid pop-ups. Now, they are no longer going to be popping up a whole lot. Instead, what's going to end up happening is, again, we experienced some technical difficulties during the past days. Please accept our apologies in this gift on us. Thank you. I'd gladly take that. So these stupid pop-ups, right? They're not supposed to be as stupid as they were. So now they've limited them. So now once you click them once off, they're no longer going to pop up until 3 hours later. Boost a fear pack. Okay, so this is the next type of weekday deal stuff. Alright, so again, this should now stop it, from what I understand. Which is good, because, again, they pop up once, and then they will not... Oh, well, again, I think they still need to fix it. Okay, they still need to... Okay, they're trying, At least they said they were trying to do it, so it's supposed to be, like, no longer with 3 hours, so... We'll see. I guess this is a new thing, by the way, so I am assuming... Like I said, I assumed that they weren't going to be so obtrusive with this, but... Yeah, there's that. The other thing, too, is I'm going to go ahead and list some other things that happened here. Apparently, they fixed some bugs. Apparently, like, when it comes to animations for Curly, because his Back from the Dead thing didn't come up, it's now there. They fixed Grandma's animation. They fixed, I see, apparently one of the, apparently the egg piles is now decorations, so they don't drop anything, I believe is what they said. And the other thing, too, is that the egg monsters scene, the meteorite, is now fixed. And instead, yep, so they are decorations now. So they fixed this. Yes, so now they only drop the Full Moon Fever thing. I don't know why it does that, especially since you would think that they would do something else, but hey, whatever. It's kind of fixed now, so, you know. Okay, so they... well, they tried. Yeah, so, again... At least they gave us an apology, and they are trying to fix the bug. So, you know, what might work for some may not work for others. But like I said, apparently, like, once you buy the bundles, the bundle stuff will no longer be an issue anymore. So, you know, give that what it's worth. Anyways, I'm currently kind of doing this. So, I'm going to get the bucks, and then eventually make my way into doing this one here. So, I'll come back when I get this. And while I'm doing that, I'm also getting this Barbarous spell necklace that should help me be able to continue with this quest line. Let's just see this. Yep. So let's go ahead and get this going here while we're at it. So I got one more here. Yeah, so I don't have to make any more. Yeah, so I don't have to make any more of the microphones after this. Good. Good for me. So, yeah. So, I should be back later on. I'm going to record the continuation for the Poison Lake, finally. So, Yeah, so now you know context of where this is going from when time. So yeah, this is, I think, Tuesday night on the 24th, I think? Yeah, anyways. Well, looks like we got the thing finally after playing it for a bit. And I'm currently making the last of the Barbarous spell here, right? There it is. So I figure, I guess let's put this down as well as the other thing while we're at it. Let's go here. So Mr.Peppers' home, hey? So this is where I live. Oh, no wonder it's scary. Look at this. There's like candy and kitty stuff. My God, what? God, he sleeps on the floor? That's kind of sad. My life is kind of pathetic. Sorry, I can't right now. Alright, well, there's his home. Sad. Sad, but true. Alright, let's do this one. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so now that's done. So now let's see what the stuff looks like. And the thing is, too, he drops us this, and he actually drops us a lot of 250, which is a lot. And he also drops us the spell thing, so really, we just have to do his one thing, and then that's it. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh no, I know that. Oh God, I know that in the introduction there was the thing, but oh my God, she stuffed him in a jar. She filled it with green goop. Oh no, and she's taking pictures of it too. Oh, I know that's from the book, by the way. If you're laughing with me, then I'm sorry to say you have a very dirty mind. But if you don't know the joke of this, then congratulations. Please keep innocent and pure and honest and nice. Don't ever be like me. Don't be corrupt. Oh, poor kid. Oh, this is now the other time that we see Barbosa, by the way, taking pictures, and her hat is on there while she's also wearing a hat. Like, what? Should she have multiple hats, I guess? And by the way, what? God, it's like Marty's like a fetus in a jar or something like that. He's just not moving. God, this is disturbing. I don't like this at all. Oh my God, this is certainly a dark Halloween indeed. Poor Marty. God. Alright, well, anyways, that seems to be it for now. I shall return back when this whole thing is done, and I guess we're going to go to the last quest, which most likely will take us all the way out to the end here. And by the way, 13 days left. Oh! By the way, they also fixed the time thing. So they got rid of the seconds. Yeah, because a lot of people were like, oh my God, why is it that? Yeah, but they fixed it. They fixed the second stuff. And, no, they still have to fix that. By the way, they also seem to fix the pop-up stuff. I believe it's because of this guy has now disappeared. I have a feeling that might have been the reason why. Is it because that kept on looping, so they just said screw it and just got rid of it? So I guess they'll try fixing it the next time they do an update or something like that. But yeah, you know, yeah, things are back to normal-ish. So I guess I have to design. I guess near the end of this, I have to design how the circus is gonna look. But I'm kind of, you know, intrigued to see how this turns out. By the way, I guess Barbarous has the ability to make clones of herself. I'm still gonna laugh at that. But yeah, I have a feeling that we might have these animations be permanent if we have her. But who knows?
Welcome to my humble abode. Here you see I got some nice plussies that I usually sleep with. I also eat candy, as you can see all over the floor, and I sleep on the floor in the mat. My life's pathetic.
Again, I tried again, but oh God, Peeper's voice, man. I did the joke when it came to crafting, but God help me, I can't do it here. But oh no, poor Marty. All right.
Guys!
Oh, hey, Dustin. Have you seen Marty?
Yeah, I have. Apparently, Barbarous stuffed him in a jar. I still can't believe. I know it's from the book, but the internet ruined it for me.
Yes! He's been kidnapped by Mistress Barbarous, and she'll get you too! We've got to go!
Dustin, that's probably the smartest thing you've ever said. Let's go.
Not leaving so early, are you, kiddies? We still have so much to show you.
And so little time. Apparently, this is the last quest coming up. So, yeah, that's, I guess, too bad. You've been dinking off too long, so we don't get to see a whole lot. But I digress. Anyways, 300th thing. Yay, more. Oh, look, I'm getting close to finishing this. Before I forget, hello, you. Back. I love it says take pictures, but it's not implying. Like, I thought he was taking pictures. It's like, nah. Jar Boy's getting pictures, indeed. God, I feel. Man, it makes me feel bad for Marty. Alright, here comes the last quest.
Get away, you witch! You can't hit us all!
Oh, hey, it's Sam, first ever Halloween character who ended up becoming permanent resident. You were used to have some animations before. I'm wondering why you're not part of this. Oh well, other people having their fun.
You're quite right, kid. I can't get you on my own. Gorg, sisters!
Oh god, no, please don't bring the ammo clown out.
Yes. Fresh meat. This will be a terrific axe, sister.
You know, you really don't look like snakes. I know you're trying to make it seem like that, and you kind of have a slender body, but you're just looking like human beings to me. God.
Come here, kids. We need you. The show must go on.
I still can't take him seriously.
Stop making fun of me.
No, not again. Please, have mercy.
Mercy? I'll show you mercy.
Don't worry, kids. Mr. Peppers always here to help. I'll unleash all the circus freaks and you run!
Hey, good guy Peepers! I joked with him being the creepo, but no, he's actually the good guy. I'm surprised. Yeah, maybe that's why he's getting punished by having him be slept on the floor. You know, everyone gets a nice cozy bed because they followed the mistress's work. He, though, he disobeys. On the floor with you, you little gremlin. Play the site so tent, obtain the Barbarous statue, and obtain circus stuff. And I think this is it. This is actually kind of interesting. Yeah, you know what? This story's not that bad. You know, it's quite fun. By the way, while I was doing this, something else interesting happened. Apparently, well, not really interesting, but I did a poll, and I asked a bunch of people, out of all the 5 Halloween updates we've got, what would be your favorite? Like, which one's your favorite, right? And, you know, I picked the usuals, and I was surprised. Like, you know, I thought, okay, Haunted Halloween for sure is probably going to be up there because, you know, I've been praising it up to high heaven. I've been playing this game since the very beginning, so the amount of stuff they gave you on that update, it's like, oh boy, you know. Oh, by the way, no ads. Thank you, developers. Man, I was really getting pissed off there. But, yeah, it's gone now, so... And they gave us money for it, so you know what? See? I knew it was all a mistake. I hope. I hope it was just not like one of those... We did it just to see, but then they were like, oh sorry, guy. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyways, besides the point, what I was surprised at the moment... Apparently, Return to Horrorland from last year is actually getting up in front. Yeah, that one's actually being the most popular right now. I'm surprised, really. That one was the best one. I guess Horrorland, you can't beat Horrorland, but you know, I'm surprised it even beat the, you know, the Carnival one from 2019. So, yeah, I guess good on them. I'm curious about how people feel about this one. You know, I guess I'm gonna hold off and see exactly what I'm gonna be doing here. I am gonna hold off. I think. Let me get this. I need to get 5 of this stuff too. By the way, yeah, give me that. I guess I could summon all 3 of them. By the way, you don't even get to see the freaks. I feel bad for them. Like, whatever happened to them? Apparently, in the show. I mean, not the show. My bad. In the books, these were actually like kids turned into freaks. Like, you know, and makes me wonder if Oh, by the way, you know, I feel bad for again. I can't believe this game makes me feel bad for Marty. Like, here's the thing. You know, when it comes to other scenarios, like, I'm fine with it. Like, you know, it's like, oh, he got what was coming to him. Like, you know, he's got his comeuppance at the end, right? But this scenario, my God, I feel bad for him. First, he gets blown up in a cannon out of his own will, and then he's getting, like, stuffed in a jar of green goop or whatever that thing is. I don't want to know. God, it just makes me just curious, right? Also, here's the thing. I don't think my theory is basically the characters, like, they don't drop anything because I feel like if they did, it would just break the game, like, too much. Like, yeah, that'd be too generous, I'd say. Okay, I got it. Cool. But the one thing I do want to say is that I think the reason Jillian is being used here, or useful here, as far as drop stuff goes, which is surprising because they don't tell you this. But my guess is it's because she wants to be formed as a clown, first of all. And the second of all is the fact that I believe because she was the last event character last time, if you got her, she would be useful for this event kind of thing. I think that's what they were trying to do here. Oh, and by the way, I didn't get to mention it because I posted it, but as you probably noticed, rewind it a little bit if you didn't if you didn't pay attention. But she's no longer a giant. They got the monster blood out of her, so now she's normal. Yep, so she's back to normal now. Well, as normal as she can be right now. Yeah, I'm surprised Mr. Wood's not really with his Halloween decorations. You know, and it's funny too because I think they've really just amped up the Halloween decorations. Like, before, they used to have like minor stuff, but then they're like, nah, put lights and decorations all over the place. Like, you know, it's fun. I like that Halloween is like the holiday that everyone celebrates with a bunch of decorations and stuff like that. And then winter is just like nobody cares. Like real life. I really do hope that this becomes successful enough that we actually get a Christmas update of sorts. That would be nice. I'm just saying. Okay, I just making sure that last time this actually was broken. I remember that. Oh well. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. Man, I don't know. I feel like part 3 is longer than part 2 at this point. I feel bad. I'm just rambling on here. But yeah, I'm going to go get this eventually. Oh, they highlight it too. That's cool. And yeah. And we still have 13 days left, by the way. So it's going to be a little while. Oh, great. Yeah, no one gives me the clown shoes, of course. Honk, honk. All right. So we'll see what ends up happening here. And highlight anything that does go on. So I will return when something cool happens. So yeah, be right back. I guess maybe a day or two or something. But yeah, I'll be back.
It's Friday. I just wanted to make mention, I do like the fact that there's little skulls on the mutants' lair here. I'm not sure if they rechange it or fix this or kind of add things. I mean, it's possible because they have updated some of these houses before to make it a lot more cooler in the past. And I think this was probably back in, I might want to say 2020, but it might happen in 2021. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, if you're curious, this is where I'm at right now. Yeah, so I'm slowly making our way. Yeah, so really the only cool prizes are going to be these things here.
The one thing, though, I'm going to mention is that today is Friday, so we'll probably get a deal, which means one of these 2 bundles are going to go on sale. Which one? I'm not sure. I'm hoping the bigger one, but we'll see. And apparently, one of these things that we're going to see will have an animation. Maybe. I'm not sure, but I've heard rumors, so we'll find out if that's true. Well, it seems like Shock and Dr. Brewer has their request here for the weekend. I guess let's unlock and see how this goes. Apparently, Brewer might have the animation, but let's see if that theory turns out to be true. So that was half off for me. Now, what's interesting, I will say, is that I'm kind of curious to see how... I'm like... How do I put this? Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm curious to see if next week we'll get the last deal, which is the most expensive one. Because, you know, unlike the other games, where they're going to end their event pretty soon because Halloween's about to come on Tuesday, if anything. But regardless of that, it will also be, you know what, like, I don't know how to say it. But next week, after on Wednesday, I'll be able to find out exactly how well this game did. Oh, by the way, I must have not paid attention to this before, but yeah, look, even Long Ben No Leg is investing with the party. I mean, I guess he's like, yeah, I'd be a skeleton. I might as well celebrate, right? I don't know. I'm just being a goof. Right. So let's see if we can't put this stuff down. So more collection. Now, this is stupid, I know, but one of the benefits is that it kind of helps add some popcorn currency, which is needed because that popcorn currency does help with getting the thing faster. That and selling the items. So again, I know I joked about this before and I was like meh about it, but realistically speaking, you do not need to buy these items in order to 100% the event, right? These are just helps make things go faster, right? So let's now put down this one, which I believe this one is actually going to be the animated one. I have no idea what that's supposed to be in there, but alright, so I guess here. Let's see if, hopefully this doesn't block. So now, Dr. Brewer. Oh, you're right there. Cool. Alright. Gooey butter hand. Alright, let's see this. And is there a clock? There is no clock. Oh my god, this is an animation, so they weren't lying. It looks like a spider or something. Alright, here it comes. Let's find out what it is. Oh. Oh, that is... Oh, wow. Wow. That is interesting. You know what's something interesting I'm going to point out? He's very animated this time around. Yeah, like his whole, like he's one of the first characters that came in during the beta, right? When this game came out. And I have to say, the animations on these characters are a lot more lively. So whoever's doing the animation, brava. You really are putting effort into this, which is good. Like, not to say the other animations in the past weren't bad, but you can tell the level of care that went into this. So yeah, it's nice to see that there is characters that can actually do stuff like this. But now my concern is, oh boy, that means there's some animations locked behind paywalls again. Do you really need to do this though? I mean, not really. It's kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know. I have to look into this whole thing. It's just gonna be whatever. All right, one more time, just because I've just been so infatuated by this. So yeah, it's like a spider cotton candy type thing. He eats it too, and he's just like, you know, like, like if someone was bothered by the fact that he was eating it. All right, how does this work? All right, so you, on the other hand, I know you don't got no animation. Let's see this. Let's see. Yep. So that's a hidden fact now. So if you know if it's an animation or not, if you see a timer, then no, it's a building thing. But if there is no animation when they're going to it, then it's an animation. So now I know. God, I still can't get over the fact that Marty's stuck in a jar. Well, when you unlock his quest, by the way, 250. Man, that's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of good, actually, to tell you the truth. And like, as stupid as it is to get like these currency stuff, like I'll show you an example. Let me just get rid of this real quick. Okay. By the way, thank God they got rid of the pop-up stuff. That was so dumb. But anyways, I probably clicked 2 here, but let me just show you something. So right now I'm at 962. Look what happens after I click all this. Alright. Go back. Now we're at 1312. See? Sometimes it pays. It's a little bit helpful, but it still helps. If we go over here, we actually... Let me just get rid of this. Yeah, we can actually sell this stuff too to help make it go by faster. Right? So, really, it's not that bad. I'm kind of curious to see when the next thing is going to pop up. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's it for now. I will return when something interesting happens. Most likely at this point. Getting into this, finishing the quest off. And then from there, I guess we're waiting for the bundles and stuff of that nature. I feel like part 3 is going to be the longest one, but hey, more content, right? Oh boy, this video is becoming long, and I've already collected a whole lot of stuff that I think I need to get rid of. Sadly, I need to get rid of this area here for them to be able to have her own little hidey hole, and I also have to set up this area to be more circus proper themed, right? But I guess temporarily won't work. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it up here. No. There. She has her own little area. And I have to fix all this up. And you might be thinking, what exactly do I mean? Well, as you can see here. Yeah, I just need a few more points and I get everything done. So, this should do it. And there you go. 10 days, 5 hours, and 11 minutes for, God, 56,000... Sorry, 56,850 points. That's more than what you would get for the atoms. Alright, well, we did it. Yep. There we go. Now I have to set everything up. And yeah, there you go. There she is. Barbarous dressing room. And it drops something every whatever hours. And I get 100. Nice. 100 spooks. Sounds good. Oh my god, that's huge. Man, that is definitely going to be a side thing to kind of prepare for. God, I'm going to have to submit this here because the thing accidentally clicked it. Alright.
Gosh, I really can't believe we got away from that horrible woman. Marty, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks for going out of your way to rescue me, guys. I thought it was done for. Yeah, but you know what? Mr. Peppers inspired me. I think I'd like to be a clown.
What the unholy abomination is that? Oh my god, they dressed him up as a clown. Now I have to add that to the... God, I probably did. Man, this was a surprise to me. Okay, that's funny. Alright, that put a smile to my face. And yeah, you know, good guy's Peppers. I joke about him, but, you know, he's a good guy.
And thus ends Mistress Barbarous' time in HorrorTown.
You know, you don't have to put the second S there, by the way. That's kind of counterintuitive, but whatever.
Where will she go next? Will she fold up her tent and do something else? Or will she go on snatching up kids for her act someplace else? Who knows? Maybe her circus will drop by your town next.
God, I hope not. And there you go. With that concludes the Halloween episode. pretty nice, I have to say. A nice story indeed. Yeah, it was pretty nice indeed. I did like that. That was really good. Alright, well, time to put... anyways, move this over here for now so we don't block our main character. Let's put her down and say hi. By the way, I do like how there's like freak show stuff there. Alright, let's do this. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, there's a building time too. Wonder how long this is going to take. Hopefully not long. Hold on. Oh, okay, good. It's done. Let's see this. And there you go, Mrs. Barbarous. Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Here's Johnny!
Are you kidding me? They brought back exclusive... They brought back the quests for exclusive characters! So you mean to tell me there's more than just 8 parts? Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. That is like probably one of the best things that came out of this. God, okay, this video is going to be long then. Alright, so we're not officially done yet. So that's great. I can probably milk this a little bit longer. By the way, look at her walking. To be fair, though, we kind of seen what she looked like because of her other animations, so it's not really spoiled so much. But yeah, I like the hair movement and all that. Man, whoever did the animation did a really good job. I'm just appreciating this. Anyways, alright, let's summon her. Let's see what this is all about.
That's right, folks. Turns out there's a lot more to this event than we thought originally. And I was gonna have this whole thing be together, but it was gonna be 2 hours long, and this video is a little bit lengthy enough. So instead, I'm deciding to cut this into not 3, but 4 parts. That's right, we're coming back to 4 parts again. So if this is a pattern of behavior, that's great. That means we get more stuff. But that means that this ends this part here. And we'll continue off where we last left off in part 4.